What's up, my divine family? I am Baje.co, and this is Next of Divine on our Monday Becomings. If y'all get a glimpse of my nails, please ignore them. And we got my beautiful baby here who want to show up and show out in this video today. Hey. Oh, yes, thank you. So first of all, happy Monday, you guys. I'm so glad to be back up here today. I think I was here last weekend. Maybe I wasn't because I have truly been working, y'all, like nonstop working on some great news that I'm going to share with you all today. So if you have been on my Instagram account or maybe my TikTok page, you will see that I am in the process of launching my first online store. And my online store is an e-commerce store that is going to be selling journals, right? The reason this is so like big for me, I'm so giddy. I even switched my hair up for y'all today because like this is, I want to say, a dream come true because Next Up Divine is something I created 2 years ago where I always wanted to incorporate spiritual growth and self-worth and knowledge of who you truly are. I want to say I started my journey, see my journal. I started journaling in my journal in about 2020, maybe 2021. I've always been a diary girl. I've always been a notebook girl, but truly journaling and tapping into myself, that was something I started doing like after high school into college. I went through like a really bad heartbreak and it put me on a journey of self, which was actually my spiritual journey, where I started tuning into who I am and just like learning myself for real and writing out and keeping track of, who I am. So I went from like fitness journals to regular journals. I can't find my main journal, but I've had it since 2022. Disappeared. And I'm so hurt because it has so much of me in there. So like I really hope I didn't leave it at like a job or something. But that is my main journal that I from 2022 to 2025. So I've had that journal for 3 years. And I just lost it probably like 2 months ago. And I've been looking everywhere for it. I cannot find that journal. I'm so hurt about it. But the reason I mention journals is because I am launching my e-commerce stationery business and we do have nothing but journals featured on there. So I'm so happy to share that with you guys today. We are probably going to be launching on Wednesday night into Thursday morning is what I'm thinking of because I know Thursday is football. I am a sports fan, so I try not to do things on days where everybody's going to be doing something. Tuesday, I feel like it's still a middle ground day, but Wednesday is like, all right, I need something fresh. I need some excitement. It's the middle of the week. So that's when I'm going to actually launch it. I'm thinking about 10 p.m. on Wednesday night. I will go ahead and drop the link in the YouTube so that you guys can kind of see what our storefront looks like, and you can always find us through that link. So on Wednesday night, you can actually access that link. It would also be on my TikTok and my Instagram page. So if you guys are there, then you'll be able to find it. But let me show y'all how much I love journals, right? These are just some of the journals I have in my house. Like, I am a journal girly. I'm telling you. Like, I am a journal girly. These are just some of the journals I have in my house, and they're not even mine. So I was doing some like I be buying people journals all day long, and this is truly a passion for me. Like, I write in my journals. I have different ones. These are calendars, these two right here, but these are regular journals. I have like 3 in my car and probably some more over my house. These are just what's sitting right here in my workstation area. So I finally decided that I was gonna go ahead and launch my business, and so I do have a couple that I want to show you guys. Just a sneak peek. I have two that I'm gonna show. Some is curated for women, some are curated for men, and some are just standard journals where you can have them for both. I definitely want to curate to both audiences because I have both audiences that follow me, so I have to make sure that everybody is getting a fair share. And so this is my very first journal that I actually created. Excuse the nails, y'all. Yeah, I had like a little sleepover, tried to paint them with the kids, and they got me looking crazy. But this is called Find Yourself Here. It says self love, and this is this is actually like a standard journal. It's just regular line paper. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy for it. This was just a basic one for men and women, I feel like. That's why I kind of kept it standard. It's also the spiral. My other journals are more of a luxury feel. So those are like high-end journals. They're going to cost way more than this. Not way more, but they do cost more than this one, which is just a standard journal. It's white too, so it can get dirty fast. It does require you to really keep up with it. My other journals, they look a little bit different, but I am going to show you guys. But I really want to just get into the background of like what really caused me to do this. Oh, excuse me. What led to this drop now is I have been the student for a while, and within the past couple months, I have become the teacher, not only on my TikTok platform where I'm teaching people how to really tune into themselves and pay attention to their soul, but also in my day-to-day as a bartender, as a server, where I talk to people, and I always end up in conversations like this, like, how do you be the best version of yourself? And with that, I thought, okay, the best thing for me to do is curate this around what I love to do. One thing I love to do is I love speaking, yes, but I love journaling. I love writing things out. I love practicing self-care through writing out my manifestations. Like that is just who I am. And it's like, how best to do this than to create my own source for people. So when they want that, as I was saying, so I figured it was time for me to go ahead and launch something where I can teach other people and we can have them together, because eventually we are going to open up. Like, I have my calendar where you can actually book a free 10-minute call with me where we talk about mindset shifting and we get you together. So now we're going to launch it to where if the first 10 to 15 people who buy their journals, they get 2 free sessions to get on the phone with me, and we actually come up with some prompts to help them use their journals. So let me go ahead and show y'all 2 examples of what we got coming out on the luxury side. Again, this is my first one. This is my sample copy, just so y'all can see it. And yes, this is going to have all my business ideas. So stay tuned for the promo because I'm definitely going to be using it. But let me show y'all what I got, okay? I wanted to show you guys this one first because this one is for my guys. And as I said, I wanted to make sure I curate to both audiences. So it says he found power in his words. And I think it's so dope because the men need journals too. Men definitely need to like to tune into themselves. They like to be organized as well. And so this one is like a book form too, because not only are you just writing out your words through a journal, but you're creating your own story. And wait until y'all see the back of it. The back of it is going to be shown in the actual reveal, but come on now. He found powers in his words, because I'm a queen and I like to uplift my kings and make sure that they feel seen. So I have to make sure that I feed into their mindset of who they are, and knowing that it's not just ego that drives men. It's also passion. It's also instinct. It's a man's drive, which is why we got the lion here. And I just love the whole concept of this. So this is one of them. Yeah, this is probably my favorite one. It is a collection of 5 that is going to come out, by the way. But this one, Minding My Business. And I love this one so much because it's called Minding My Purpose, is actually going to be the name of this one. And it's for business. It's not for business owners, but it is curated around businesses because it says Minding My Business. So if you want to set it up for a business page or for purpose or anything that you're truly passionate and driven for, I feel like this will be the perfect journal for you. And this is why I love it so much, because look at the aesthetic of it. I mean, it just looks luxurious. It looks elegant. So it's like, using the purpose of my journals are not just for writing out your thoughts. It's to make you feel and be drawn to actually coming towards the journal for something. It's to have you tune into the journal and say, I'm using this journal for a purpose, not just because it belongs to Bajay or I want to support Next Up Divine, but because I actually want to use this journal. So it is aesthetically pleasing for that exact reason, as well as the men's one. Cool. So that's those 2. Hold on. Okay, awesome. So those are 2 sneak peeks of 2 of the journals that we have out of the 5. We do have 5 journals that are dropping. And again, I'm so excited to show you. Well, I guess 3, because you guys already saw this one. And this one is the very first one that's on there. You will see this one. This is my prize baby. Excuse my nails again, guys, but this is my prize baby. I do love her. She's actually the only one that's spiral bound. Everyone else is actual notebooks. So they're kind of like this. Everybody else is like this, but they have a matte finish, so they're even more elegant. And I love that, guys. I love it. So this is just a sneak peek of what we have going on. We didn't really talk about ourselves or our soul this much this week because I really want to prepare you guys for what I have coming. So we will have more of our becomings on our next week. But this week was a becoming for me because I am becoming Next Up Divine wholly through my journals and through living in my passion and my purpose. So I hope you guys get ready to check that out. Again, we will be teasing towards the site. We should be dropping Wednesday night. Just make sure you check the link in our bio. You would definitely see our website up there. It'll say coming soon. If you follow us on Instagram or TikTok, you will get notifications of what time we're going to be coming out. I'm definitely thinking Wednesday night at 10 p.m. So look forward to that. Until next time, guys, may your reality come true. I am Bajay.co, and this is Next Up Divine. I hope you guys are excited for me because I'm so happy. All right, bye, guys.